everyone, welcome back to the Beauty Statement. If you're new here, hello, my name is Jennifer. If you would like to know what type of products I am using, I will be linking them on the description box below. Today we have a new episode of Beauty That Kills series, where we will be talking about the deadliest diets. Now please, keep an open mind and just ask yourself, how far are you willing to go in the name of beauty?
I've been waiting all my life for someone like...
Well, since this is a countdown, we will start with number 5, the Master Cleanse. That is also known as the maple syrup or lemonade diet. This is a pretty known diet because it has been done by celebrities we know and love, like Beyonce, Pink, and Ashton Kutcher. Now, what is the diet about? It is a short-term liquid diet that lasts only for 10 days. That is, if you can make it to 10 days. It consists of a mixture of maple syrup, lemonade, and cayenne pepper. In this diet, you're basically fasting and the only thing you're consuming is that liquid. Now, why is the Master Cleanse diet very popular? And that is because you are able to lose 2 to 3 pounds a day and up to 20 pounds once the diet is over. Now, why is it dangerous? Well, the Master Cleanse diet is dangerous for obvious reasons, because the only thing that you're ingesting is the maple syrup and lemonade liquid, which means that that liquid is really not enough to provide you with the necessary nutrients that your body needs on the daily basis. And also because the only thing that you're ingesting during the whole term of the diet is just liquid, meaning that you are always hungry. And by being hungry, it obviously causes you to feel dizzy, nauseous, lightheaded. By doing such an extreme diet can lead to eating disorders like anorexia and bulimia. And that is because you may feel that during the diet you're not going to be able to make it, which is going to make you overeat more than you have to. I mean, I don't know if you guys have made any type of diets in which you guys are not eating enough, and because you guys are not eating enough, it makes you want to crave food. It makes you crave food more than you should. So when you decide to eat, to satisfy that hunger, instead of eating a normal size, like it makes you consume more than you can. And then it ends up making you want to throw up because you're consuming more than your body can handle. Which is why this type of diet leads you to having eating disorders. Which is why the Master Cleanse diet is not advisable to do, because you are making yourself starve throughout the whole diet process, which is not good for your body or your mental health, because you're always going to feel that anxiety that you're hungry, that you're hungry, that you're hungry. And you won't be able to think about anything other than you're hungry and you want food. The HCG diet. Okay, so what is the HCG diet? The HCG diet is a hormone-based diet, and this hormone is naturally made during pregnancy, but it's also medical treatment for fertility problems. Now, this hormone is prescription-based, so you cannot buy it over the counter. It has to be prescribed by a doctor, and it said that the hormone makes you lose your appetite. And by not having an appetite, you obviously don't feel hungry. And when you don't feel hungry, it is less likely for you to snack or to eat anything because you obviously don't feel hungry, making you lose weight. Now, it is also said that because of the hormones the diet contains, you're only limited to eating 500 calories per day, which limits you to some fruits, some type of vegetables, and also to lean meats, which is why it is considered an extreme diet. The HCG injections and supplements are only legally prescribed, and they are prescribed to treat fertility issues. But the FDA has banned all over-counter products of HCG, meaning that selling HCG as a weight loss supplement is illegal. Now, one thing you have to know about fertility supplements is that they are not cheap. An injection kit could cost from $250 to over $400 for a 4 to 8 week supplement. Now, the practice of this diet can also cause serious malnutrition issues. It can also cause nausea, lightheadedness, dizziness, and also just like physical problems, because by intaking hormones that your body doesn't actually need, it has got to disrupt something within you. Number 3, the Sleeping Beauty diet. Now, to me, the name sounds kind of cute, and if you're gonna be losing weight while sleeping, who's not gonna want to try that diet? You might also say, like, how bad can it be? You're gonna be sleeping and losing weight, you know? But before I get into what the diet is about, I just want to give you some facts, just to kick in some common sense. It has been psychologically proven that when we are tired, we tend to eat more. And this is to compensate the lack of rest, and the need to create more energy makes us eat more, which eating more may not be good for you if you're trying to lose weight. Now, it has also been proven that when you are fully rested, it is more likely for you to feel more energized, meaning that you're gonna feel more motivated to work out and to eat healthier or a more balanced meal. Okay, so what is the Sleeping Beauty diet about? So the Sleeping Beauty diet consists in encouraging sleep over eating, meaning that if you are sleeping during meal times, there will be no need for you to be eating, because you cannot eat and sleep at the same time. You get it? So the diet basically encourages you to use sleeping pills and sedatives in order to sleep during mealtime. So the idea is for you to sleep at least 20 hours a day. Now, us girls, we just love sleeping, but 20 hours a day is a bit too much. The most healthy and advisable amount for us to sleep is 8 hours a day. Now, another fun fact is that oversleeping can cause quite the opposite you're trying to achieve while doing the Sleeping Beauty diet. Oversleeping can cause weight gain, which may result into becoming a diabetic, and it can also lead to heart disease. Now, you may be thinking, I am not going to do the diet the rest of my life. Me getting diabetes or heart disease is not likely to happen. But you know what can happen is an overdose. Because by using sedatives and sleeping pills that your body does not need, or by you buying over-the-counter drugs without knowing how to use them, can cause an overdose. And you know what an overdose sometimes leads? To death. Now, maybe next time you want to sleep in, instead of going to take a walk at the park or to go to the gym, you're going to think twice that oversleeping can cause to weight gain, diabetes, and possibly heart failure. Number 2. Now, number 2 was the most disgusting to me, because the thought of me trying that diet out really does creep me out a lot. Now, number 2 is tapeworms. Tapeworms. Now, you may think that tapeworms is really not a thing, but apparently it has been a thing for a while now. And it's been since the Victorian era, where advertisements offer people tapeworm pills delivered to the comfort of your home. Now, these tapeworms were sanitized tapeworms that were in the form of a pill. Now, this pill contained tapeworm eggs, and like all eggs, it eventually hatches, and the tapeworm grows by eating all the food that you ingest. And the idea was that the tapeworm was going to be eating all those extra calories that you were ingesting. Therefore, you will be able to eat everything you want without getting fat, because the tapeworm will be eating everything for you. Now, even to this day, some people do keep using that same diet, but why is it dangerous? It's dangerous because when you ingest the pill, you never know where is the tapeworm going to attach itself. The tapeworm can attach itself to your organs or the tissues outside your digestive tract. This can lead to having digestive problems like abdominal pain, loss of appetite, upset stomach, and in some other cases it can cause the passing of the tapeworm. And if you don't know what I'm referring to, the only way that I'm able to explain it is, you know that when a snake grows, it leaves behind the skin, the old skin. So So the way I think about us passing the tapeworm is basically excreting that leftover skin, because the tapeworm does grow. And a tapeworm can grow as big as 80 feet, which is 25 meters, and it can live up to 30 years in the host. So by me saying the passing of the tapeworm is you basically pooping tapeworm skin. Now you would think, what can be worse than pooping tapeworm skin? Well, tapeworm can cause what is called cysticercosis, which is a disease that causes seizures, muscle, and eye damage. So by you ingesting a pill with tapeworm eggs, thinking that you are not going to be gaining weight and possibly losing weight because you think that a tapeworm is not harmful, then think again. Now I guess the only thing we can be thankful for is that you don't have to surgically remove a tapeworm if you have already ingested one. A tapeworm can exit the body by itself, and you can also kill it by ingesting medication. Now please, this is not me encouraging you to swallow a tapeworm pill. I'm just saying that if you have a tapeworm, you can get rid of it by ingesting medication. I am not encouraging you to do such diet because I wouldn't do one myself. This is purely an educational video. This is not for you to go and start experimenting with these type of diets. Okay, number 1, and I personally think that this is the worst diet ever. I don't know whoever thought about doing this diet or who was the person that decided to publish this diet or make it viral or whatever, because believe it or not, at some point it did become viral. Now this diet reminds me of the Scream Queen series. I don't know if you guys have watched it, but I saw them eating this at one point in one of the episodes, and I was like, what? And this is about the cotton ball diet. So number 1, the cotton ball diet. And what is the cotton ball diet about? Okay, so the cotton ball diet is a diet in which you literally ingest cotton balls. So you dip in the cotton balls in juice, and then you swallow them. So the juice is supposed to help you feel like you're ingesting food, but at the same time the cotton ball is supposed to make you feel fuller once you eat it. Now this is said to reduce your waistline. So if you want to have a smaller waist, cotton ball diet is the way to go. So I said that this cotton ball diet reduces your hunger, and also because the only thing you're ingesting are cotton balls and juice. It means that you're limiting your calorie intake, meaning that if you don't take any calories or anything like that, or any other type of solid foods, you're going to lose weight. Now this cotton ball candy is considered eating disorder, and the reason as to why it is considered an eating disorder is because you're actually not ingesting any type of food. You're just pretending, making your mind, like tricking your mind into thinking that you're ingesting something, but you're actually not. And this is in the same category as bulimia, anorexia, and binging. And as you guys may know or may not know, eating disorders are linked to mental health, like depression. And having an eating disorder or needing some time for mental health is not something to be ashamed of, or is not something for you to be shaming other people or making them feel bad. I think it's a pretty natural thing to want to have a desirable body, to be a desirable person, to be a pretty person. I think at some point, like, everybody wants to be accepted by society. Like, you want to be special, but at the same time you want to be able to fit in. So by wanting to have a desirable body and dieting, by wanting to be more beautiful, is not something to be ashamed of. Like, it's a pretty natural thing. The only thing is that it's worrisome that you are willing to go to such extremes, such as eating cotton balls in order to achieve it. And this should be a red flag to whomever is close to a loved one, either a friend or family member, that wants to do these type of extreme diets. Now, the reason as to why the cotton ball diet it's extremely dangerous is because our body is not meant to digest cotton balls. Cotton balls cause intestinal obstruction, and this is because our body is unable to dissolve it. Now think about it. If your body isn't able to digest something, how is it going to exit? Now these bowls or balls have to be removed surgically. Now I hope that with this information you guys are able to understand that these diets are not only bad for your health, but also most of them are considered eating disorders, because the extreme that this diet takes you as a person in order to achieve in losing weight or becoming skinnier. Now, if you or your loved ones are willing to go to such extreme in order to achieve that desirable body, I urge you to please talk to someone. Let them know what you're thinking. Ask for help. If you are suffering from an eating disorder as well, there's nothing to be ashamed of. I am not here to judge you or to make you feel bad. I do want to tell you something. I want to tell you that you are beautiful, that you are one of a kind, that there is no one like you, and therefore you need to love yourself. And if you really don't understand what is there to love, just stand in front of a mirror. And I'm sure that once you see that reflection, you're gonna see that there is a lot of you that is deserving of love. And I know you guys might think that, what does she know? Like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't know what I am going through. I know. I know what it is like to gain weight and be unable to lose it. I know what it's like for your body to change and you not knowing if that really is you. I know what it's like to be pressured by society in order to fit with the beauty standard. I know what it is like to put on layers and layers of makeup, and then when you're finished, you're just not satisfied with the way you look. But that doesn't mean that you are ugly. That doesn't mean that you are not deserving. That doesn't mean that you are not beautiful. That doesn't mean that you are lacking. It just means that you have to love yourself more. And I know that looking at yourself and talking to yourself and telling yourself, I am beautiful, I love myself, is not as easy as it seemed to be. Because you may be able to say it, but you may not be able to feel it. But that's the reason as to why I urge you to please talk to someone, to please seek help, to say something before it is too late. If you don't want to talk to a family member, if you don't want to talk to a friend, seek for a facility, seek for treatments near your area. Seek for somebody that's going to be able to help you overcome your insecurities. Because one thing that you may not know, or you may not understand, or you may not think about, is that everybody has insecurities. They may not be the same as yours, but everybody does have insecurities. It doesn't matter how beautiful they are. It doesn't matter how skinny, how tall. It doesn't matter what type of skin color do they have. Everybody has insecurities of their own. Now this is the end of the video. Now I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and the bell button to be reminded every single time I upload a video. And see you next time. I actually thought this lipstick was the way to go, but I'm rethinking my thoughts now. Let me put more. Maybe once I let my hair down, it'll fix everything. Actually, it doesn't look so bad, does it? Oh, I know what's missing, my lashes.